Hi, I'm Kevin Mandernack. I'm Dean of the School of Letters and Sciences at the California Maritime Academy. So I oversee two programs, the Global Studies and Maritime Affairs degree program, and this is a blend of international affairs, political science, and social sciences. And we really teach these students to get an understanding of the big picture of the world, geopolitics on a global scale. And in the Department of Science and Math, I have the new oceanography degree program, which will be starting its third year. And this is a rigorous science-based program where you learn all the basic fundamentals of oceanography from physical, geological, chemical, and biological. And we really pride ourselves on being right on the water where we can take you to San Pablo Bay and sample things and see things directly. You'll see it every day when you wake up, but we also take you out there on our own boats and ships. So very excited about this program. Some CSUs and some of the universities have marine science programs. They tend to be more marine biology focused. We are oceanography, and so as I mentioned, oceanography is a larger composite. It's a holistic type of degree program that teaches you the physics, the chemistry, the biology, the geology. In marine biology programs, you're really focusing on marine organisms specifically. So it is very different. It's a more holistic understanding of the oceans. And I think the thing that we really have that other places don't is we're right on the water and we have ships available. So this provides our students direct access to the water and frequently, and so this is something we take pride in. Even if we can't get on a boat due to inclement weather, we can sample off the pier. I mean, we have so many advantages to offer students in our oceanography program here. So one thing I think that we really offer here at Cal Maritime is the small, intimate atmosphere. Being small, everybody gets to know the students and they get to know us. So even as a dean, the students will get to know me. In fact, I make it a point to have lunch with the various cohorts in my school every semester. Intimacy, experiential learning, hands-on, that's what we pride ourselves in, and that's what makes us a unique place. You basically get a private school education at a small public university right on the shores of San Pablo Bay. So it's a real gem of a place, and something that I think is just a real find for many of our students when they get it. They're just so delighted to see what we offer in this CSU environment. Many of our students do value that. Most of them, in fact, they like the uniforms, and frankly, a lot of the students also said that the uniforms make it easy because they don't have to go out shopping for clothes. They just put on their uniforms, slap it on every day. It kind of takes off a stress level of not having to think about what they're going to wear. I've heard that comment frequently from students. And again, it's not, the uniforms are meant to build the cohesion amongst the cohorts. Even our oceanography students, they have their own club, but they partner with the Global Studies, with the IBL, with the Marine Transportation students. They all come together, and I think that's maybe something that is subliminal, but it's effective in that the uniform sort of brings everybody together from the various cohorts, and that's our intent. We don't want people to feel pocketed. Unity. I mean, our waterfront is second to none. It's just a beautiful, tranquil place to be. Although there's two probably places that if you're in a building, if it's raining outside, the compass room is beautiful on the top floor. You have just a panoramic view of the bay from up there, but also our classroom 201 in the lab building also has a similarly beautiful perspective on the top floor, looking out over the entire campus and the waterfront. But our library too is a special one. I mean, a lot of students like to go there. It's a really beautiful setting, and so we have a lot of really nice settings, so it's hard to pick one. It's very different in the oceanography versus global studies and maritime affairs, of course. We try to provide experiential learning for all of our degree programs. So our professors come with a lot of hands-on experience. However, professors at a CSU, any CSU, but particularly here as well, their main mission is to educate the student first. You can go to University of California. There, the professors are primarily interested in their research first. The students are sometimes secondary and help with the research, but here the students are first, and we try to build research with the student in mind first. So it's a very different approach at a place like this where we are really truly student centric. So the professors come with that in mind, even though they may have, and we encourage and we hire professors with great research backgrounds. They come with a real true desire to serve the students. The teacher-scholar model of education is strongly endorsed and supported here. For Global Studies and Maritime Affairs, one thing in particular that we I really, take great pride in is we send the students to the Panetta Institute every year too. And this is a really tremendous opportunity for our global studies students to get this world perspective from world leaders on politics of the world. I mean, this is Leon Panetta himself, under the, Obama administration. And so he and his wife, particularly, she calls our campus every spring to have us both apply for the fellowship, which one of our past students just recently received and was in Washington, D.C. for a semester as a Panetta Fellow, but also the speaker series that we send our students to in the spring on buses. We send the GSMA students down there. So these are some of those experiential learning opportunities we provide our students to really be prepared. And one of our past graduates ended up at the Pickering Fellowship. This is a highly prestigious, highly competitive national fellowship funded through the State Department. She won that. She was able to pick the graduate school of her choice, all paid, all expenses paid. And after her 2 years were completed, she was able to be assured 5 years of support as a State Department employee. And she's now working as an ambassador over in Asia. So our students go far. They're well trained. We have the opportunities here, and great things happen to them. All of our students are shoreside majors, which includes international business and logistics, oceanography, and global studies and maritime affairs. All three of those degree programs are required to do an international experience class in the summer. And this is to basically assure that they get the understanding of global awareness, which is one of our 4 compass points of the campus. And so one thing we really stress at Cal Maritime is that students really do gain an understanding of the world at large and not just think myopically, but see things from a broad lens. And as part of this, our shoreside majors are required to do this study abroad program that we offer ourselves, and it gives students an opportunity to go overseas and be educated about a foreign country, their culture, their politics, their arts, everything, about that. So we also have a very close relationship with the Vietnam Maritime Academy. We often send our students there on trips too. They are a sister university of ours who basically mimic our degree plan at their university. So we help them start their program there and have a very close relationship with them to this day. So the International Experience Program is very exciting. It's required of the shoreside majors, and I think our students really will love that program. Congratulations on your admissions to Cal Maritime. We hope to see you here in the fall, and we welcome you, and we'd be excited to see you. And in Japanese, we say omedeto. Omedeto, sorry. That's my wife's native language. So congratulations again. We welcome you here.